Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Now, last time out, with the update that I finally put on this on Euro Truck Simulator 2 with the 1.47 update, and indeed the Promods 2.65 update, we took a look at the Channel Tunnel because we took a journey from London over to Brussels, meaning that we got to see the Channel Tunnel on both sides of the English Channel and how much things have changed, including having to stop for border checks. Something I've never had to do in Euro Truck Simulator 2 before, so there we go. In today's video we are going to continue pretty much exactly where we left off. We are currently at DB Schenker in Brussels, and we are going to continue from DB Schenker to DB Schenker in Hamburg. So we are going to go from Belgium to Germany, and we're going to be taking 15 tons of clothing. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and get started. There is nothing else that I really need to say, apart from the fact that it's going to be a whole bunch of new roads, and also I'm probably going to have to fill up some diesel along the way. Not petrol. I know I keep calling it petrol. It is diesel. Fuel, diesel, not gas. But yes, diesel. I'm going to have to fill up some diesel along the way. Just keeping things simple, so I might as well just reverse straight into our starting our trailer where we are going to begin. Now, I did have an option for a weird double trailer, but I've decided not to take that double trailer. Not this time anyway. I'm on the wrong side of the pin. The reason being is that the double trailer, I just thought that if I do take said double trailer, sure, it would be a good idea to take. What do you mean if you're having trouble? This should just be going in. What's with the graphics issues too? Why are you not going in? Okay. Have I done something completely and utterly stupid here? See, that seems to be sliding off the side, so that clearly isn't right. But I thought I had it perfectly lined up a moment ago. Apparently not, and yes, there are some weird graphics issues going on. So let's look into that. Now? Are you happy with that? No, apparently you're not. Yes, you are. Okay. Sure. Let's go ahead and do that and take a quick look outside. I think what I will do, just pull forward a little, and that could be a good screenshots location. Yes, there seems to be a few interesting glitches going on with the graphics. That is one of the mods that I have changed. I have made changes to the graphics because apparently the graphics mods I was using were not being updated, and yes, so I didn't want to keep using them, because that would be silly. But I want to try and figure out what this... Why do I have such a... Why do I have such a weird set of glitches? That wasn't what I meant to do. I'll try that again. Yes, but why am I getting some weird graphical glitches? And apparently the DB logo's in the wrong place at the back. That's okay. That's okay. We will deal with it. Let's just get ourselves going. Yes, I'm going to have to, as I said, fill up fuel. So, first petrol station, or first filling station I see. I shall fill up some fuel. I'm not going to purchase this just yet, this garage, nor an Iveco truck. In fact, that's probably something I should talk about. Is you may have noticed that I only use Scania trucks in all of my Euro Truck Simulator 2 videos ever. Very few of them have ever been non-Scania trucks, and all the trucks that I have purchased have only been Scania. Now, there is a story behind that, so perhaps I shall tell you the story today. Let me just get onto the motorway and give you the story of Scania. Which lane do I need to be in? We shall find out momentarily. Needs to be that lane. This is a slip road, clearly. And then from here we need that lane. Okay. Strange. Anyway, let me just get myself established after this junction, which I now am, and start talking about the reason why I picked Scania. So, when I was younger, I had a relative who worked for Esso Fuel, Esso petrol stations, Esso filling stations. Those people who do not know, although I think it is a worldwide company, but Esso is a petroleum company, a petrochemical company, and this is nice. Although this is slow. Come on. What has happened here? Come on. So Esso is a petrol company. Wait, I need to figure this one out. Bear with me. I believe this is the way I need to go. There we go. And I will try to go across into this lane. That car was trying to undertake me. There we go. And yes, so when I was little, and I mean really little, he purchased me a toy, and it was a toy that he purchased many of these for all of the kids in the family, even ones that had not yet been born. So he purchased this truck. It was literally just a truck. It was an Esso petrol truck. I need to determine where I'm going. I'm going towards Rotterdam, which makes sense. It was an Esso petrol truck, and this Esso petrol truck was a Scania, a Series 3 Scania actually, to be precise. That is a dangerous junction. It reminds me of a junction in the UK that no longer is like that, for that very reason. But yes, it's a Scania Series 3 white Esso petrol truck. Had the Esso stripe, the red Esso stripe on the side, and a tiger, because that was the logo. The Esso emblem was this tiger. Right, where on earth am I going? I'm going to risk it and go this way. And that was the correct choice. Good. So yes, that was a Scania Series 3. There's some understeer. On top of that, I had another toy car. This was a Corgi model. Corgi make model vehicles. People collect them. They're not high end or anything, but they can be collectible, and some of them can be worth a specific amount of money. some of them are quite a significant amount of money. Let's stop here. Perfect. I have no idea what this petrol station is, but I need diesel. Stop the engine. And so yes, I had this white Series 3 Scania, and as I said, on top of that I also had a second model truck, not a corgi one this time, but it was the same scale, and it was so much cheaper for fuel now. Excellent. And it was blue. In fact, it was this colour blue, not metallic, it was gloss, but it was just going to check actually. Yes, it was pretty much this colour blue, but in gloss. It was a Scania 3 Series. I think it was an R390 maybe, R3A, some 300s, 300 and something brake horsepower, and it was a car transporter. It actually had the whole. Just need to move my microphone. It's in an awkward position. It actually had the whole car transporter mechanism. You could actually put some scale cars onto it, and it was same scale as everything else. I think it was it 163? There's been an accident up ahead. I think it was 163 or something like that in the scale. 163, 160th scale, so something along those lines. So yes, I had two Scania trucks, one this colour, Series 3, and one white petrol tanker, Esso, Series 3. And so, because of that, and the fact that in the UK we saw a lot of Scanias, you either had Scanias or there were Volvos. There were Scanias, Volvos, and Bedford trucks. There were a lot of Bedford trucks, Iveco and Bedford. But yes, Scania was the one I saw around the most, and I kept to it. I just kept the Scania, and so that is why I picked Scania trucks in Euro Truck Simulator. It is a truck that I have grown up with. Now that isn't to say that these are the best trucks. They're certainly very good, but as I said, that is not to say that these are the best. I'm in this lane, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. I want to be in this lane just to get past this lorry, so I'm going to risk it now. Here we go, just in case these lanes close up, which they do not seem to be, so that is good. Try and get back across. Apparently this is supposed to be 50, but okay. So yes, I mean the other trucks that I have seen around, I do remember seeing DAF trucks a lot. The reason I remember them is I would always notice them because they had 3 wipers. Why did they have 3 wipers? I have no idea. MAN trucks I did not see a lot of. There's very, very little MAN trucks around. Plenty of Bedfords, as I said. Loads and loads of Bedford trucks. Plenty of Scanias. A fair amount of Volvos. This is the River Maas. A fair amount of Volvos. I've been down this road before. And really there were not that many Renaults until... Oh, when did I start seeing a fair amount of Renaults? It would have been mid-2000s when I really started seeing Renault trucks. Oh, I should have gone out there just to get the grey bit, because that leads straight back onto this road. Eventually I will remember to do that, or take the wrong turning and have to do that. Trucks, yes, Renault, as I said, Renault was not a truck that I saw all too often. That was dangerous that was very dangerous from that, whatever it was it a Skoda? Was it a Volvo? Ah yes, we shall just continue down this bridge. We've done it before, and we shall do it again. So yes, there we go. A little story about why I pick Scania trucks. There's no particular affinity to them. It's just that it is what I'm used to. I do think that they are good trucks, but I'm sure there are plenty of other good trucks. Do not brake. Whatever you do, do not brake, because that truck needs to. That was quite dangerous. So I had to look in that mirror, see behind me, know where that car was, and look down to see if there was any other car down the side. That could have gone very, very wrong. That's it. That's the kind of truck that I was going to get. And it's a bit strange. Or is that the kind of truck I was going to get? Hold on, I need to see it. Is that a BDF tandem, or is that a full articulated lorry? Because, as I said earlier, one of the options I had was a fully articulated lorry with a little trailer on the back of that. It looked like 1.5 lorries. Strange thing to say, but there we go. It did very much look like 1.5 lorries. No, that isn't it. That is just a truck. I know I'm in high gears, but that is okay, I think. So this should all now be new roads, and I need to peel off, which means I need to really accelerate hard. Which means I need to access low gears to then accelerate. Oh, we're okay. And now we're speeding, as usual. I suppose this is the junction I want. That person just cut into the hard shoulder. Is that something you can do? Ah, this could be a problem. Whoa, this could be a problem. Unless this lane just... Nope, this lane does close. Truck coming, truck coming, truck coming, truck coming, truck coming, but I am doing 50, which is the speed limit. Why is the speed limit 50? I didn't think the speed... Oh well. I shall continue at 50. On a whole bunch of new roads. What's out there? Just a bridge, railway bridge, river. We shall take a look around, see what there is. See the new scenery, I suppose. There isn't much else to talk about. There isn't much else to talk about aside from roadworks. Yes, roadworks. 30 miles per hour through roadworks. That makes Britain's roadworks seem really good. Except in Britain we wouldn't have people out there on the roads. Well, we do, but only sometimes. Oh, I want to overtake this person, but I cannot. It's a dual carriageway. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to. I need to look up the laws of... Where are we? We are in the Netherlands. And we shall be going to... We should be entering Germany fairly soon, I think. I think we should be entering Germany fairly soon. In Euro Truck Simulator 2 anyway. Oh look, something about Bob. What's this? Something about Bob and Bob and Bob. Why does this truck keep braking, and why did I miss a gear? I do not understand why that truck in front of me keeps hitting the brakes. At this point I am considering just overtaking them. There really is no point in staying behind a truck that keeps doing that. So here we go. They're not even doing 50 it seems. So I'm doing 52 and quite easily going past them. And there's the German border. Now I should know the German national anthem. Look, there's a shell on that side and a different one on that side. Oh dear. Well, this is a good thing I did pick that lane after all. There has been an accident on the German border. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Well, obviously I was going to say something. If I wasn't going to say anything, I would be saying nothing. Speed limit 50. Why is it 50? That is one thing I'm still trying to figure out. That wasn't the kind of thing I wanted. That I wanted to mention. I'm still looking for this weird articulated lorry thing. God, a truck just pulled up on the side of the road. I have seen some other mods for some very old trucks. Scania Series 1, which would be interesting. Perhaps I should consider that. Oh no. Oh no. I've done it again. Right. I wanted to go that away. That is where I wanted to go. It's these junctions. These junctions are really, really rubbish. If this is what the junctions are like in real life, yes, if this is what the junctions are like in real life, not very good at all. Now here comes another junction. At least there's the other junction available. Now I've just got to make sure I get it right. So, what am I supposed to do? Jump off at this junction and then go, yeah, just go down this. It isn't clear how you're supposed to do this. Now, the M1 in the UK has a similar sort of thing, but it is really, really clear what you're supposed to do. Let's just say 25 miles per hour around this. I guess I can see why. Maybe it's just because it is all compressed. That could very well be the reason. Oh, dear me. Yeah, that you are coming incredibly fast and did not even bother changing lane. I would have just ended up going back where I came from. Should have been annoying. Is that McDonald's truck? I think it is. Okay, apparently we are going through a town. Osnabrück. Volvo truck dealer discovered. Lovely. I do need to repair my truck. That is for certain. So go the. Oh, I'm stuck. We'll just wait. Where are the lights? I can see the lights there, but still, I'm having to look through this person's window and then windscreen. Are there no other lights? Apparently, you look away for a second and the lights change. Acceleration on our two trucks is fairly even, although both of us are perhaps accelerating rather gently. Well, at least I discovered a Volvo truck dealer and visited a new town. So that is something. Oh, this is a nice wide. Yeah, I want to indicate that's where, and I cannot. I just cannot reach the indicator. I was going to say this is a nice wide roundabout. Lovely for trucks. Oh, I see what I've done. I've gone into a town, come back, a little bit of a country road back onto the motorway I wanted to be on. That is good. Shows good good planning. Good planning, definitely. This is obviously how things are in real life. You miss the junction, you continue over to the next one, and all is fine, all is well. And then you just remember that you are driving on the wrong side of the road, so you will be turning off over here. Although why is it like this? I'm not going to question it. This could just be a default. I think this is just a standard ETS2 junction, so I'm not going to question it. I see a truck coming, but I am picking up speed rather rapidly to the 50. Of course, just to the 50. He says, blasting through the 50. Right. Is this an autobahn coming up? Or is this an autobahn? This may just be an autobahn. I want to see cars speeding along at 160 miles per hour, or whatever speed they do on the autobahn. 155 limited, of course. So everyone de-restricts the car. I think my car, if I took my car on the autobahn, I may be able to do 160, perhaps just over 160 in my car. I'm not entirely sure. I think it is possible. Because stock, if I remember correctly, my car's stock has a top speed of 151. And my car certainly is not stock, so I should be able to get 160 out of it. That's extra power. May have to do some mathematics, see what I can do. Well, I guess they are going somewhat fast. They are going fast, because I'm doing 60 and they must be doing 80, 90 the way they're shooting off. So yes, that's pretty good. Can trucks go the speed limit on the go fast, or do trucks have no speed limit on the autobahn? I really doubt this, but just asking. Oh look, combine harvester. Just asking, is it potentially a thing? Anybody from Germany that may know this? Maybe I should just do a video like that. How fast can I go on the autobahn in a truck? I could probably get to about 80 in this truck. 85 maybe. It would be highly dangerous with a trailer, of course, and it would use a lot of fuel. 6 miles per gallon, 5 miles per gallon, perhaps. Right, what is this coming up? What does this say? Oh, speed limits. 120, 120, 120. Okay. Isn't that 120 like 70 miles per hour? Is that not what 120 is? I think it is. So this is 70 miles per hour, roughly. So surely I should be able to do at least 60, right? I really should learn German. French, German, the lot. Spanish, Italian. Just everything. Learn every language of the world. Watch that truck ahead as it taps the brakes. I've got to be rather careful about that. Keeping a reasonable distance. Lower Saxony, we're still continuing straight. Okay. So, I mean, national speed limits. You know, could I... yes, look, all these cars start accelerating. Should I do it? You know, I have no idea if I doubt I'm allowed to do this. I very much doubt I'm allowed to do this. But just to... We have 105 clicks to Hanover. Was it Hanover or Hamburg? That was Hanover? Which means we have a little bit further than that to go for Hamburg. Now currently doing 65 miles per hour. That car is turning off. I am not. I was standing to get some fuel. I think that car was a diesel. Actually, it was an Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo? Yes, Alfa Romeo do diesels. That was an old truck. That was an old Mercedes-Benz. Ah, yes. I did used to see Mercedes-Benz when I was younger, but it wasn't... There were, until the early 2000s, mid-2000s, there were not that many Mercedes-Benz trucks on the road. Instead, there were... or lorries, there were instead just trucks and vans. This is Mercedes-Benz trucks and vans. Yes. Why does it do that? Yes, I am saying thank you to a computer. Maybe I'm supposed to double clutch into gears. Is that what I'm supposed to do? After 130 episodes, I still do not know whether I'm supposed to double clutch through gears in a truck. I mean, I think I am, but I'm not sure if that is a thing that Euro Truck Simulator 2 recognises. Also, it was Hanover I saw, because there's the turning for Hanover, but then we do have Hamburg in that direction, so I shall follow the route towards Hamburg, as instructed. Keep left. Oh, I should switch on the voice. I should switch on the voice. Is that a Mark III Golf? That looks like a Mark III Golf. The voice guidance. Voice route guidance, that would be interesting to hear. I can expect that to go wrong. Certainly. Berlin, Hamburg, this way. Let's do that. This is really nice. See, I think once I get used to doing this, it does seem quite decent to drive through Germany. I suppose it is really just a matter of understanding the various different nuances to the law. Obviously, a lot of the law is similar. Now in Hamburg. So yes, I think a lot of the law is similar, but there are little differences here and there that you just need to be aware of. And differences in road designs, for example, right here. What do I want to do? I want to peel off this way. Yes, I want to do this. Apparently I've been on this part of the road before. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. And then just peel off here. So no need to look down that way. Just have to be careful of that truck. There we go. Get the right gear. And we are good to go. So now the parking brake is engaged. I did that on purpose. I keep hitting my microphone cable. I need to be a little bit more careful about that. Oh, look at that. That's great. I think I see a photo opportunity coming up. Right here. Let's go ahead and do it. I've only taken one photo today, or in this session. No, not in this session, sorry, in this video. I've taken more than one photo in this session. Alright, how am I going to do this? Oh, that bus. That bus has ruined it. I was kind of hoping I could see the motorway. That bus has just completely and utterly ruined everything. Okay. How am I going to do this then? Maybe I'll just have to do... Maybe I'll just have to do something like this. A bit of a weird shot, but... There we go. Oh, that really is a shame. Oh well, we are coming up to the end of today's journey. Oh, and now the bus goes. Of course it does. I shall skip that. Seems to be a lot of these BDF tandem truck things around. Ooh, I saw a sign for IKEA. Sorry, whenever you see a sign for IKEA, you have to look. Where is it? Oh, I see it. I see the blue. Yes, IKEA. You just have to, because Eddie Stobart is now going, so I have to have something different. There it is. There's the IKEA. There is one thing I dislike about IKEA, and that is what they have done to the tube maps. Because I believe they are the sponsors or something of tube maps. Wow, Hamburg looks astounding. Yes, because they are sponsors or something of the tube map, so you have IKEA locations on the tube map. No, that is not how it works. The tube map should not have IKEA locations. That is not how this is supposed to work. So yes, with that, disappointed in IKEA. Very much disappointed in IKEA. Right, wait, come on, keep going, come on. You've got the power. There we go. This is I think I may have to take another picture somewhere. Let me just have a quick look here, and then I'll have to have a quick look as I am turning, which is going to make the turn difficult. It's just all of these... The skyline here is really neat. It's a proper dock. I'll be honest, I do not know much about Hamburg, so you know, seeing this is quite yes, it is rather interesting to see what there is in Hamburg. Let's do, I don't know, that maybe. There we go. I feel like there's with this new update, there seems to be reflections, a lot more reflections. For example, there's some red reflections going on I'm assuming from that building, or the red light, which is interesting. No, I guess I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do. Oh, look at that, straight ahead. That is cool. Then I'm turning off here. Now, has this been I'm assuming this has either been redone by Promods or either it's redone by Promods or something else. Okay. Pictures have to be taken. There really isn't very little choice in the matter here. There is just so much going on. It doesn't even have to be the greatest of pictures. As I said, there's just so much going on here that I've got to show something. There's one. Oh, now I'm stuck behind. No, I was stuck behind something. Not anymore. How am I going to do this one? Let me see. Nope, not down. Up. There we go. There's some sort of weird it's the back of the truck that is a slight concern with the DB logo in the wrong place. I'll do that. Maybe it isn't the picture I want, but perhaps I'm maybe able to make something of it. Right, I was actually going to flick. I was going to flick an indicator just there. And by flick an indicator, I mean like a stalk. I literally went to flick an indicator stalk before remembering, no, I do not have that. There is DB Schenker. So we are at the end of our journey today. This should, again, theoretically, this should be easy. All I have to do is find the gap and reverse into it. There it is. And I've missed the gap. This should be easy. I can do this. I can correct. I can correct. I can correct. Where do you want it? Surely I can correct this, right? No. No, I cannot. No, I cannot. Yeah, find the gap and go into the gap. Yes, well, that was not the gap. Please mind the gap between the empty space and the empty space. Just because I lined it up wrong. I suppose that kind of demonstrates how lining up is really important as well. Getting it lined up. It's a similar sort of thing in flight, I suppose. When you're on final, if you're on a shorts final and you haven't got it lined up, do not try to correct it. Wait a minute, I've just noticed something. I didn't even have to do that, I've just looked at the way it needs to be parked. This was the easiest parking ever, and I've made a total mess of it. They wanted it this way. Why they want it this way, I have no idea. But they want it this way. There we go. That will do. And we shall go ahead and detach and end this video. Excellent. How much experience do I get? Not a lot. Hamburg seems like a nice place though. I just did not realise that looking at it from here, did not think that they'd have all the docks and everything. Apparently we have storage units take to Genova, or Jihlava, which is in the Czech Republic. So we've got 2 things to take. Or alternatively, if I did not want to do that, I could just look at the job market, freights market, anything in Hamburg. We have tyres to Milan. We have empty pallets to somewhere I cannot pronounce. We have that I cannot pronounce either. I cannot read. What is this called? Cyrillic? I cannot read that. Hamburg to Rennes. I'll do that. To Reims. Back to Brussels. To Block. To Rzeszów. No, Rzeszów. No, I have no idea. Back Milan. Karlskrona. Oh, that could be an interesting one actually. That could be decent. Take some Michelin tyres over that way. That might be the next one I do. I shall have to have a look, but for now, I guess it is time to end this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. It's just my wheels that are a little damaged. New tyres required essentially. Yes, as I said, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you can do so at www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Link in the description box below. Your support would be massively appreciated. Also, you can find me on social media at ECGadget LP for both Instagram and Twitter. That is all from me. Oh, one last thing. If you do want to check out my Discord server, do go check that out. Link is, well, surprisingly, or not so surprisingly, in the description box below. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in Euro Truck Simulator 2, where, I guess we're going up to Scandinavia. Maybe.